So I want to show you how easy it is to basically start a new structure assignment. So we're going to put edit mode on, go to the pre-plan view, and let's say I was assigned to pre-plan a building at the local university. And I'm going to use the help from Google Maps here. Just start typing and it looks like it found it. It looks good enough. Yeah, you can kind of see it there. All right. And I'm just going to leave it at that. We're going to come back to figure out how to put a little more information into it. I'll show you some tricks with Google Maps. So let me just create that structure. I'm going to jump over to Google Maps and type in the same thing, because this gives us a little more capability for the mapping features than what's available inside BlazeMark. So this is a really, so you can see you have quite a view, of course. You can add all kinds of information, but if we're wondering how many stories there are, we can use Street View as an example. Sure enough, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of 5-ish there. Looks like, you know, other parts of the building have maybe less, so you might decide what you need to do as far as pre-planning, if these are different wings, how much detail you need, but nonetheless you get pretty close by just using Google Maps. So I'm going to go back into edit mode here and go put the number of stores, we'll just say 5. This is just for demonstration purposes, just to show you things that you can do to make it easy to then go visit. Now, maybe you want to get a handle on rough length and distance. So you can see this is a very unusually shaped building. So, but if you right click on the map, let me clear that away. If you right click, you see we can have all kinds of things, including measure distance. So right click, measure distance. You want to know, let's just say overall length. I'm going to click somewhere around here. Whoops. I'm just going to say 600 feet is probably close enough. All right. And width looks a little goofy here. Like, I wonder if you want to just consider width to be more like, you know, this sort of width. Kind of up to you what you think you need to capture. But let's just say something like that. 66 feet. I wonder what, clear the measurement, let's do another one. 70 feet, let's just call it 70 feet. It is a rough width. And height, just judging by the Victorian view, so to speak, certainly looks like it's a pretty high window. So you might just say they're at least 15 foot, maybe 20 foot ceilings. I don't know. But you can get close to say if we said they were 20 foot ceilings, and it's 100 feet. So notice also, just because this is a strange shaped building, you can override the area. So I'll leave this for you to look at, but there's a nice help article. Many of the places in BlazeMark that have things that might not be used very often have help like this to help to give you an idea of how to use the feature. So this shows you that you actually have almost 65,000 square feet. So if you wanted to put in, the full actual area for computing fire flow and things like that, you can override the length, width, height for an irregularly shaped building and put something in there as shown in this calculation, like 322,000 square feet. And that way you'll have proper fire flow. But I'm going to leave that blank just to show you the fire flow. And you can add other things that you might know from just the outside view and the street view, things like that. So the idea is to be able to couple some of the features that we have with Google Maps to enhance what you can do with BlazeMark. Okay, so there we've got the basics set up, and you can go out and visit the, let me tweak the address here. So we can drag this over here and drop it on top of there and see if it sticks. Because sometimes street addresses can be spot on, and other times you need to drag the pin around. But anyway, so there we have an initial pass at the Preplan, and you can go out on your mobile device, or however you like, your iPad, and you can continue to fill in information. You can add photos from your phone or your iPad. You can grab a floor plan in terms of, even if it's the "you are here," you can add that. And maybe I can, find one on the wall if depending on how much access. So you can begin to fill things out fairly simply. Good luck.